What will be the fate of Karnataka's socio-economic and educational survey, or popularly known as Caste census? Will the Siddaramaiah government approve it? Will there be another survey owing to opposition from the dominant Vokalinga and Lingayat communities? The fate of the survey actually hangs in the balance. A meeting on April 17th also proved inconclusive. Hello and welcome to the New Indian Express. This is your host, Alan John. Today we will be talking to Ramu Patil, the assistant resident editor of the New Indian Express in Karnataka. Hello Ramu. Now for my first question, what actually went down in yesterday's cabinet meeting?
Hello. Before we get to the details of the cabinet meeting, let's give some perspective to our viewers. The socio-economic and educational survey, which is also known as caste census, was commissioned during Siddaramaiah's first tenure as a chief minister from 2013 to 18. H. Kantaraju was the chairman of the Karnataka State Backward Classes Commission when the survey was done in 2015. The report was given in February 2024 by then chairman of the commission, Jayaprakash Hegde. For the first time, it was taken up in the cabinet meeting on Thursday. To answer your question specifically, the special cabinet meeting that Chief Minister Siddaramaiah had convened to discuss the survey report, which is popularly known as caste census, remained inconclusive as no decision was taken at the cabinet meeting. After the meeting, Law and Parliamentary Affairs Minister H.K. Patil told reporters that a cabinet discussed report in a cordial atmosphere, but it was incomplete as they felt some more information and technical details were required. Probably they'll continue the discussion in the next cabinet meeting.
Okay, Ramu, now do you have any information on when the issue of the survey will be considered next?
To answer your question, the next cabinet meeting will be held on May 2nd when a discussion will be taken again. They will resume the discussion. Although there is a cabinet meeting on April 24 in MM Hills in Chamarajanagar district, they will mostly discuss about development issues in that region, and survey report will not come up for discussion in that cabinet meeting. It will again taken up in a cabinet meeting to be held in Bangalore on May 2nd. All the ministers will by then, again discuss probably among themselves and come back with a clear picture about the survey report, which stresses on socio-economic and educational status of various communities. It will be taken up on May 2nd cabinet meeting.
Okay, Ramu, now from what we hear, there is opposition from multiple communities. There's opposition within the Congress, between the members of the Congress itself. So why do you think that this survey is so contentious?
Yeah, to answer your question about why the survey became contentious, essentially the dominant communities, the Veerashaiva, Lingayats and Okalingas are opposing, for example, what Veerashaiva Mahasabha President and Senior Congress MLA Shamnu Shivshankarappa is saying. Veerashaiva Lingayat community was undercounted and considerable size of the population was left out of the survey. Similar views were expressed by Okaliga Sangha and Okaliga leaders also. That's a feeling among the community ministers also, since the many communities are opposing it and it has become a very contentious issue.
Now, Ramu, do you feel that is the Congress itself united in their push or in their stand for the caste census?
Is Congress standing united for the census report? I don't think so, because essentially the ministers all the ministers, they are looking at their own community numbers in the survey report. Although government has not officially released the survey yet, it was tabled in the cabinet and ministers are going through it. Ministers are consulting their own community leaders. For example, Deputy Chief Minister held a meeting with all Okaliga community legislators in Bangalore to discuss about the stand to be taken. Okaliga community, Okaliga Sangha also had a meeting where they opposed the report. Congress High Command may be pushing for a caste census across the country, but I don't think entire Congress as a unit is united in Karnataka for a caste census. The dominant community ministers are against the caste census. First thing that they're saying, their community numbers are not reflected rightly in the survey. So I don't think entire Congress is united in Karnataka because they are looking at their own community numbers. Obviously, they're answerable to their communities, their constituents, their voters.
Okay, Ramu, now what is the stand of the main opposition in Karnataka? That is the BJP. What is the stand of the BJP with respect to the caste census?
So, what is the BJP stand? To answer your question, BJP opposition, BJP is terming the report as outdated, unscientific, and they're also accusing the chief minister of using the survey report to create divisions in the society. They are questioning why a survey done in 2015 is now taken up in 2025. They are calling it unscientific. They're questioning, survey was not done by visiting door to door, getting the real picture on the ground. They are asking for a fresh survey should be done to get the real picture on the ground. They are opposing the survey.
Okay, Ramu, now for my final question, what do you think happens next? What is the future of this census? What is the future of this survey?
What will happen next? Yeah, I think the survey report will be, as mentioned by the minister, again will be taken up for discussion in the cabinet meeting on May 2nd, where all the ministers will express their views depending. It all depends on the discussion in that cabinet meeting, what government will decide. I think it will take some more time for the government to decide on the survey report. I don't think even on May 2nd meeting, they will be able to decide anything on the survey report. Probably they may decide to constitute a cabinet subcommittee or one more expert committee or something of that sort. But anyway, it all depends on the discussion in May 2nd cabinet meeting.
Okay, sir, thank you. Thank you so much for talking to us. Thank you so much for throwing light on this pressing issue. Let's hope that you give more insights from Karnataka, what's happening in Karnataka politics. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.